Hey guys, it's Mo. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be feasting on Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm super excited. As per usual, I'm super hungry, so let's dig in. I'm gonna start with this one. Am I? No, I'm gonna start with this one. So I got different flavors. I've got ranch dressing. This one here is their mild buffalo. This one is kind of my go-to. So good. And that heat is getting me already. First bite. Ooh. That one's good. Traffic as usual. I'm gonna stop apologizing for the traffic. There's traffic. So normally when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I always get the medium, and actually didn't even get the other one that I usually get. I like their, like, it's a honey mustard bourbon one. That's pretty good. But we'll start with this one next. I looked and found an article, and Buffalo Wild Wings had said that their #1 selling sauce, this was also like 4 years ago, was honey barbecue. They said by far honey barbecue was #1. So I got honey barbecue to try for the first time. Give it a good dunk. Oh, that's good. I like that one. All right, next one I'm gonna try is this one here. I got Asian Zing. I'm gonna assume this one has some type of like chili, ginger. I'm gonna love this one. That one's okay. Got my cup as usual. And my nose is running. Okay, and then I got spicy garlic. They said this one was really good and popular also. It's good. So before I forget, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for all the love that I received from my seafood boil video number 2. It's doing very well. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Thanks for all the compliments. And hello to all my new subscribers. I got a lot of subscribers off of that video. So hello and welcome, and thanks for subscribing and joining the team. All right. The spicy garlic one has a kick to it. It's not like excruciating, but you can taste the spice in it. Carrot is good. Okay. And then the last wings that I got, actually got the traditional bone-in wings for this flavor. It's just a dry rub and it's lemon pepper. It's okay. I think I'm impressed with the honey barbecue. This one I get all the time, medium. Asian Zing, I probably won't order again. It's not gross though. Spicy garlic, probably won't order again. Same, it's not disgusting. Lemon pepper, I don't know. I'm one of the people that I like what I like and I just stick to what I like. But now that I've sampled all of these for you guys, I am going to be doing some talking in this video because we're going to do another story time. So this video will be my second story time video. The first story time I did was about how my mom sent me away for the summer to spend with my father's side of the family, who was in a religious cult. It was a horrible experience. Makes for a great story. Go check that one out. It's my taco mukbang video. So today's story, I'm going to tell you guys about... What is that noise, y'all? I be trying. So the road that's behind the window, this is nut story time. I'm not even gonna do that because I'm gonna get distracted and I'm losing focus, and we're gonna stay on story time. So it's a nanny story for you guys. Not a good one. So this is what happened. Let me set the picture for you. This was about, I would say like 5, maybe 6 years ago. It was a while ago. And I was attempting to go back to college for like the umpteenth time. Let me move this over here. Attempting to go back to college, and I thought that it would help me to maybe, because when I was trying to go to college, I was working full-time and trying to go to school. And even though I know that I could do it, I was struggling. And so I was like, well, maybe if you go this time, let's change something. Let's make something different so that you can actually finish. And I was like, okay, well, we'll go to school and we'll just work part-time instead of full-time. Like, I was in a place in my life where I had a little bit of savings that I could allow myself to just work full-time instead, or part-time instead of full-time. This lemon pepper chicken is crunchy. I do like the crunch. And so I'm a nanny. So I was like, okay, I'll nanny. And I go to the nanny website to try to find a position. And I came across a profile that wasn't ideal, but it was like the hours that I needed. They were paying well. The only thing was it was an older child. And once again, if you guys know me, you know that I primarily work with infants. Like, that's the age group that I am most comfortable with and that I enjoy watching. So this child was an older child. She was like 5. But I was like, you know, I had worked with older children before. It was just, you know, my preference not to. But I was like, this is fine. Everything else matches up for me. I'll try it out. So I go on the interview. Interview goes well. The little girl, you know, when you're a nanny and you're at an interview, it usually takes place at their house. And the child is usually present because the parents kind of want to actually watch you interact with the child. Because that'll help them make the decision on, you know, if they want to hire you. Like, of course, they want to make sure you interact with the child properly. And that the child likes you. So interview goes great. Me and this kid, where, you know, she's bringing me toys and stuff at the interview. And I'm trying to, of course, talk to the parents, but also entertain the baby as well. Long story short, get the job. Okay, cool. So the mom was looking for a nanny because I guess, you know, the little girl was 5. I'm not sure if she was in school yet or not. I don't think she was. I don't remember. And so, I don't know. I'll pick this carrot up because I don't want no more carrots. I need to eat these wings. I think the mom was like wanting to get back out in the workforce. I think she might have stayed at home with the baby for several years and was like, okay, she's old enough now. I'm gonna try to like ease my way out of the house. So like I said, the job was just part-time. I want to say it might have been for like 3 or 4 hours a day, maybe 4 days a week, if that. It was really part-time. And so I'm trying to focus, y'all. It's so hard to like try to eat and tell stories. That's why I don't do story times. I'm gonna get my thoughts together. I am feeling these lemon pepper wings. But I think I like them because they're traditional wings versus the boneless. Look at my little lip print. Ew. Okay. So interview goes well. I'm offered the position. I accept the position. And then I have my first day of work. So first day of work comes. I arrive. Mom just kind of like went over a few quick things with me because she was like on her way out the door. So she goes over what she needs to go over. I'm like, all right, got it, great. Says bye to the kid, out the door. So of course it's me and the kid. And I'm like, so like, what do you want to do? And she was like, I don't know if she suggested it or if I suggested it, but in their backyard, they had a trampoline. So we decide that we're gonna, go outside and bounce around the trampoline. I think I'm gonna eat this one next. So we go outside and we're bouncing, jumping, having a great time. And then we take a little rest. You know, it's like August. Like I said, I was going back to school, so it's probably August. Summertime is hot. So we stopped bouncing for a sec to catch our breaths and cool down. And the little girl's like, let's play a game. So I'm like, all right, what do you want to play? She's like, let's play acting. And I was like, all right, I'm down. So she's like, all right, show me your excited face. And so, you know, I'm like, you know, I do my little like, oh yeah, so excited. And then she's like, yeah, all right, like watch me. So she does hers, great job. All right, killed it. Then she's like, show me, I don't know, show me your sleepy face. And so, you know, I might stretch and yawn and, oh, I'm so tired, you know. I need to get some sleep. And she's like, all right, like watch me. So she does her little sleepy face impression. Goes over great. She's amazing. Wow. I still think the medium is my favorite. That one, even after all of these, it's still my favorite. It's just like a classic buffalo wing sauce. Not too hot. And it's funny because I feel like my heat level could go between their medium and their hot. But there's nothing in between there. Because I enjoy the medium. And the hot has the same flavor, but it's just hotter. But then it's almost too hot to where like I'm kind of like panting and I feel like I can't enjoy my food because it's too spicy. Good flavor though. Okay, so then the little girl says, show me your sad face. So once again, you know, I'm like, oh, so sad. And she's like, watch me. So she does her sad face and it's fucking phenomenal. Like, round of applause. I'm impressed. I'm real impressed. And the little girl's like, and I tell her like, wow, like good job. Like, look at you. She's like, yeah, I can make tears and everything. I'm like, okay, I see you. So after that, you know, we bounce around some more. We've had enough of a break. So we continue to bounce. We bounce a little longer and then it's just too hot. You know, it's too hot. We've been out there long enough. And so I'm like, let's go inside so we can get a drink of water and cool down. And of course, you know, kids, they endurance level and their tolerance is like so much more than an adult. So she's like, no, like let's stay out here. And I'm like, girl, it's hot. Like it's unsafe at this point. We've been out long enough. You're not about to have no heat stroke and have me going to jail. Like, let's go inside. We'll have a drink of water. We'll cool down. And then we'll come back out. So she's like, okay. We go in the house. Get a drink of water. After she takes a drink, she goes, I'm going to run up to my room really quick. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking she's going to go up there and like get a toy or a game for us to play or something. What should I do next? I think I really want another one of these. See, and then I'm really upset too. So I didn't specify with my traditional wings. For those of you who don't know that it's an option at Buffalo Wild Wings, you can, when you get traditional wings, you can specify if you want like the drum pieces or if you want the flatter pieces. I personally prefer the flat pieces. And I did think about that when I was ordering, but I was like, well, I'll get a couple drums because maybe some of you guys prefer drums. And I thought that they would at least do like half and half, but there's like a bunch of drums. And well, I guess it's not like unfair. I had 2 flats, 3 drums. But now I wish that I would have told them I just wanted the flat pieces. Okay, anyways, here is a lemon pepper wing. All right, so little girl, it's been some time that she's gone upstairs to where I'm like, where is she? Like, what is she doing? She never came back down. So, of course, I go upstairs to, you know, see what's going on. These are pretty good. I do like these. I feel like they're kind of dry, but they got decent flavor. So I go upstairs. The little girl's not doing anything wrong. She's just kind of like hanging out in her room. So I'm like, hey, how about you coming back downstairs? And she's like, nah, I'm just gonna stay up here for a little bit. And I'm like, you know, is there something wrong? Like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. So I kind of go through that whole spiel, like, are you sure? Like, have I upset you that we had to come inside? Like, we can go back out in a few minutes. And, you know, just trying to see, like, why are you upstairs in your room by yourself? And she's making it seem like she's fine. She just wanted to be upstairs in her room by herself. So I'm like, all right. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. And so she kind of dismisses me though. Like, she was like, I'm good. Like, you don't have to stay here. So I'm like, all right, you sure you're okay? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, let me know if you need anything. I'll be downstairs. So I go downstairs. I'm on the couch. I didn't turn the TV on or anything because obviously I needed to have full hearing capabilities. And so I might have been maybe doing some studying or playing around on my phone. I don't know. But obviously keeping the baby in earshot. And I don't hear anything. Like, she's not doing anything. And you know, when you got kids and they quiet, like, you almost would rather, you need to hear them. Because when they're quiet, they're usually doing something that they ain't supposed to be doing. And so, of course, in increments, I will go upstairs. Whoa, look at me. I need to eat. I'm doing too much. And no, that was not a fart. That was my chair. Some of these little kids out here, they hear your chair. Why can't I talk today? They hear your chair squeak and then they think that you farted. But I didn't fart. It's my chair. Okay, so like every so often I would, you know, go upstairs and check on her. Like, hey, still doing all right? You sure you don't want to come downstairs with me? And she's like, no. And then she's like, you know, like, can you just let me know when my mom gets here? So, of course, when she asked for mom, I'm thinking, like, are you sure you're okay? And she's like, yeah, just let me know when my mom gets here. So I was like, all right, go back downstairs. And then eventually mom comes home. So mom comes home, comes to the garage. I'm in the kitchen. I think I might have been like rinsing out our glasses from earlier and putting them away. So she comes in, she's like, hey, Monique. And I'm like, hey. And she's looking around and she doesn't see her daughter. So she's like, I don't even remember the little girl's name. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you guys. But let's say the little girl's name is Lonnie. So she's looking around. She's like, where's Lonnie? I'm like, she's upstairs. And of course, then the mom looks a little concerned, like, well, what is she upstairs? Like, why is she up there? And so I told her, I was like, hey, when you left, we went outside. We bounced around the trampoline for like an hour. We came inside for a drink. She said she was going up to her room and she's just been up there ever since. Like, I've checked on her several times. I mean, she seems okay. She just wanted to be in her room and, you know, she's waiting on you. Told me to let her know when you came home. So the mom rushes upstairs. I missed the part. So I did tell the little girl that the mom was home. I think when I heard the garage, I might have yelled upstairs like, hey, Lonnie, like, your mom's home. Thinking she'd run downstairs to greet mama. But she doesn't. She's still upstairs. So the mom kind of like puts her stuff down and goes upstairs to see what's going on with her daughter, which is super understandable. Like, super understandable. Because she looked concerned, like, what's going on. So she goes upstairs, y'all. When I tell y'all, this little girl must have heard somebody say action. I'm talking Academy Award winning Oscar performance. This little girl act like she was traumatized. I mean, she's crying. She's just frantic and mom. So then the mom kind of gets alert because she's like, what's going on? Like, what happened? And she's just crying and So then, of course, the mom, because I followed the mama upstairs because I wanted to see what the little girl had to say when mama came home. So, of course, I'm just standing there like at the door like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? So she's just crying and, oh, mommy. And the mom's like, what's wrong? And the little girl won't say anything. So the mom, of course, was like, will you excuse us? Once again, super understandable. Because it was like the little girl, had I done something to the little girl, I'm struggling, y'all, because I'm trying to talk and eat at the same time. And it's like a fail. Okay. So basically, like I said, it's understandable because maybe the little girl's not talking because I'm there and maybe she, she's acting like she's scared of me. Like I've done something to her. So the mom's like, will you excuse us for a moment? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. And of course I'm worried, so I'm like, what is going on? Like, what the hell? Especially because, earlier in the day, I saw this little girl, like she showed me what she was capable of. Like, look how good I am in acting. Crazy. So anyways, the mom eventually comes downstairs and I'm like, is everything okay? And she's like, yeah, she's really upset. She's like, why don't you just go ahead and take the rest of the day off? Because, I mean, she was only gone for like maybe 2.5 hours. She wasn't gone very long. And I still had, a couple hours in my shift. And she's like, why don't you just go ahead and take the rest of the day off? So I'm like, all right, leave. Okay, sorry, my camera timed out. I think I played it back and I think it timed out. I don't know, we'll see. So basically, mom comes downstairs and then, I'm like, what's going on? Like, is she okay? And, the mom's like, well, why don't you just go ahead and take the rest of the day off? Like, she's really upset. I'm going to stay with her for a while. And I'm like, all right, because the mom was, like I said, the job was only like maybe a 4-hour shift. The mom was gone for maybe 2.5 hours. So I still had time to be there. She might have come home to grab something and head back out. She might have come home and had stuff to do there and just needed somebody to like occupy the child. Regardless, I still had like 1.5, 2 hours left of work. And she's just like, well, don't worry about it. Just take the rest of the day off. So I'm like, all right. So I leave, get in the car, I call everybody. I call my mama, I call my grandma, I call my sisters, I call my best friend. I'm like, listen to this shit. Like, you would never believe what just happened to me. I'm getting full. I hope y'all know I'm not eating all this food. I think y'all know that. Y'all that know me know that. So basically, I'm telling everybody like, that shit sound crazy as hell. Everybody like, I wouldn't go back if I was you. Like, I'll let that go, leave that alone. My mama, abuela, used their like authority role over me and was like, you are not allowed to go back into that house. Like, don't you take your ass back into that house. And of course, I'm kind of conflicted because I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what happened with the little girl. Of course, I thought she was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, she showed me what she was capable of doing, and then like used it against me. Like I don't know. 5 years old. That's the crazy thing. 5 years old, and that manipulative. Like, and I've seen a lot. I mean, people try to make it seem like kids aren't smart. They are very intelligent. Like, kids are a lot smarter than people give them credit for. Even infants. Infants are a lot smarter than people think. They think, oh, they're just babies and they're this little blob that sits there. They are a lot smarter than people give them credit for. And little kids as well. Now, this little 5-year-old, I mean, she was a little advanced for her age, and it just is crazy how shocking. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm still 5 years old. And that conniving and that manipulative and deceitful and sneaky and just, I don't know. So I was conflicted because I didn't know what was going on with the little girl. I did know that, you know, if this is how she acts and this is how she behaves, like, I don't want anything to do with her. Because she's like low-key crazy. Like, she not about to have me catch a case and I ain't did nothing. Like, and I don't work with kids her age no way. So I'm just like, So I had to, you know, I thought on it. I contemplated. I tried to figure out like how to, you know, tell the family. And then I felt bad too because I didn't want to leave them high and dry. You know, like usually if somebody is looking for childcare, it's because they need the help. They have their time dedicated somewhere else to where they will need assistance with the children. So I can't remember if she had went back to work herself or if she had maybe signed up for some volunteer program or something. And I just didn't really want to leave her hanging. Like, she thinks that she's got a nanny, and then to just be like, no, I quit. It's just kind of awkward. But at any rate, I knew that I had to do what I had to do. So I think I sent her an email. Excuse me. I guess I'll try another one of these Asian ones. So I sent the mom an email, and I mean, I'm sure I worded it professionally as much as I could, and basically just told her like, hey, I'm not sure what went on today. You know, once again, I told her like, this is what our little 2 hours consisted of while you were gone. I checked on her, basically just gave her the breakdown of what happened. Told her like I was super confused, worried, and apprehensive about returning to work. And that, you know, I don't want to come back to work. Like, I'm going to have to, I don't know. I don't even know now how I would fire a family. Like, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. So I sent her an email, and then I remember like she called. Yeah, I'm full. How many did I eat? I don't even know how many. I think there were 40 of these. Was it 40? I think there was 24 of these. I think there were 24 boneless, and then how many of these did I eat already? I ate what, 3 of those? 4 or 5? So there was 5 of those. Is that right? I can't tell. Let me see how many bones I got over here. I ate 3 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? That's a decent amount of wings. Man. Okay. So the mom calls, and I think I missed the first phone call. So she left a voicemail, and then I didn't respond right away because I think the voicemail was her saying like, hey, like if you want to stop by the house and we can talk things over and blah, blah, blah. So I went, you know, like obviously it was an invite to the house, and I needed to go so that we could try to end everything, I guess, as amicable as we could. And yeah, so I go to the house, and I don't know, this might have been like the next day or whenever, you know, the earliest convenience for both she and I. Okay, so I get to the house, and, you know, we're sitting on the couch, and, you know, there's 2 couches, and the couches are like parallel to each other, but we're like facing each other. So her and the baby girl are sitting here, and then I'm sitting on this couch, and, the mom's talking. Mom was a sweet, sweet lady, and she basically was saying like, okay, I've had a chance to talk to her, and she was just saying that she was upset because, you know, I was gone, and, you know, mind you, I haven't been away really before, and you're new. And so basically, long story short, she's trying to say the little girl, I guess, is adjusting. She's coping, and that was just the response that she had because she wanted mommy, and, you know, maybe she was just feeling abandoned, or I don't know. Is it a good excuse? Yes, it is a good excuse. Was it a good enough excuse to get me to stay? No, it was not. Especially as this was the real decision maker there. The little girl, the whole time the mom and I are talking, this little girl is like clinging to her mom and like looking at me like as if she's scared of me. Like she's acting like I've done something to her. So she's like hanging on to mom, and she's kind of, you know, doesn't really want to make eye contact, and oh, mommy, save me, I'm scared. I wasn't having it. I wasn't there for it. Like I said, she wasn't about to have me catch a case. So I told the mom, like, I can't. Like, you're going to have to find somebody else. You know, hopefully you have better luck with the next person. You can start fresh with them. But because she behaved like that in front of me and kind of shown me what she's capable of, like, I really honestly just do not feel comfortable being around her. And so the mom's like, all right, well, I understand. And, you know, like, are you sure? Maybe. And she tried. And I, like, once again, I felt bad because I had left her hanging. I mean, she tried for like a good 3 or 4 days. I know she was like blowing my phone up, leaving voicemails, like, please reconsider. We've talked to her. Maybe. I mean, and she really was. The mom really was trying, you know, like, well, maybe we find a way to maybe integrate you in. Like, maybe I don't leave. I think that's what the mom said, you know, like maybe for the first week, it's just the 3 of us so that she feels comfortable. And then I just kind of ease my way out, which I do think was a good solution. However, like once I saw those colors, I was like, I can't do it. I am so sorry, but I can't. Plus, I told you I had my own mama and grandma like, no, like don't go back over there. So I didn't. I quit. And that's my little horror nanny story. So I was only there for a day. It did not work out. Neither did school, by the way. I ended up dropping out that semester as well. Not that I'm proud of it, but just in case anybody wanted to know about school. Well, I'm not stuffed, but I guess I'll eat a few more pieces. You guys leave some comments below if you would have stayed and kept watching the baby. Do you think I was wrong for being like, nope. Crazy. I'm trying to, and that's the thing too, like I feel like for her age, how she was behaving. Sorry, y'all. Did I get, god damn it. Yeah, I feel like for her age, the fact that she was able to, like, I don't know, like come up with the whole point. I feel like she plotted that out. Like, like I said, I'm used to a child that'll do something like sneaky or think they slick, you know, like you tell them they can't have no candy, and then they like hide behind the couch trying to sneak a piece of candy. Like stuff like that, I feel like is your everyday challenge, you know, with raising children. And that's how they're sneaky, and that's how they think they're being manipulative. Like out of sight, out of mind. If I go behind this couch and eat the candy, she can't see me, so she doesn't know I'm eating candy. Stuff like that I'm used to. And things like that, I can handle them as they come. But for a 5-year-old girl to sit there, I mean, she plotted it out. I mean, who knows how long it took her to plot it out? I don't know. Like, we came inside. She went upstairs, was like, I'm chilling. I'm cool. Let me know when my mama get home. Mama come home. It was action. So, I don't know what happened with them. It didn't have anything to do with me. You guys, I think I am full though. So I'm gonna stop. Cause I'm just eating to be eating. I'm gonna finish this bite and let you go. Also comment below too what you thought about this mukbang. Like, because I was talking and eating. I know some of you like that, some of you don't. So make sure you let me know what you think. Because if all the negative people say I don't like it, I'm going to go by what they say. If you don't mind it and you like story times like this one, make sure you voice your opinion. Other than that, I love you guys and I will see you soon. Bye.